I never expected a simple swipe to change my life forever. It all started innocently enough. Bored one evening, I opened up Tinder, hoping to find someone interesting to chat with. And that's when I stumbled upon her profile. Her name was Lily, and her picture was captivating. Long dark hair cascading over her shoulders, piercing eyes that seemed to look right through me, and a smile that sent shivers down my spine. I couldn't resist swiping right. To my surprise, we matched almost instantly. Messages began pouring in from her, each one more enticing than the last. We quickly hit it off, and before I knew it, we were making plans to meet up. Despite my excitement, there was something about Lily that felt off. But I brushed aside my doubts, eager to see where this would lead. Our first date was at a cozy little cafe downtown. As I waited nervously at our table, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. And then she walked in. Lily was even more stunning in person, her presence filling the room with an almost tangible energy. We talked for hours, losing ourselves in conversation until the cafe closed for the night. But as the days passed, strange things began to happen. I would wake up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat, convinced that I could hear someone whispering my name. Shadows seemed to linger in the corners of my vision, disappearing whenever I tried to focus on them. And worst of all, I started seeing Lily everywhere I went. Her image burned into my mind like a scar. I tried to distance myself from her, to convince myself that it was all just a figment of my imagination. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't escape her. She haunted my dreams, her voice echoing in the darkness, promising things that sent shivers down my spine. And then, one fateful night, she appeared before me once again. I had been out for a walk, trying to clear my head, when I saw her standing at the end of the street. The air around her seemed to crackle with electricity, and I felt a chill run down my spine. Without a word, she beckoned me closer, her eyes burning with an intensity that made my heart race. Against my better judgment, I found myself drawn to her, unable to resist her pull. And that's when I saw the darkness lurking behind her eyes, a darkness that seemed to consume everything it touched. In that moment, I knew that I had made a terrible mistake. With a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach, I realized that Lily was not who she appeared to be. She was something else entirely, something ancient and malevolent, using Tinder as a gateway to lure unsuspecting victims into her web. And now, I was trapped in her grasp, with no hope of escape. As the realization dawned on me, I felt a cold hand wrap around my heart, squeezing tighter with each passing moment. I tried to scream, to fight back against the darkness threatening to consume me, but it was no use. I was powerless against her, just another victim of her twisted game. And as I stared into her empty eyes, I knew that I was doomed to spend eternity by her side, trapped in a never-ending nightmare of her making. So if you ever come across a profile for a girl named Lily on Tinder, heed my warning and swipe left. Trust me, you don't want to know what horrors await you on the other side.